Hello everyone, my name is Ross, welcome back to another GeoGuessr video and welcome back to the Road to Champion. It is a very simple task in today's episode. We just want to try to stay in Master 1. As you can see, I've only played 4 games this week. I've won 3 of them, and I think I've now won then, I think it's like 11 of my last 15 games at this level, which is pretty good, and considering I've not really been grinding too much either, it's just all starting to come together a little bit for me in GeoGuessr. Famous last words, but yeah, basically, as you can see now, there's actually only 2 hours left until the new week. So I'm recording this late on Sunday. You'll be seeing this on Monday. And I actually then only need probably, unless Jake decides to go and play more games, I only need 1 win then to take me into sort of maintaining my current division of Master 1. In all fairness, it doesn't really matter if I'm in Master 1 or Master 2. I just need to improve my overall rating, and I can do that in either division. But I basically need to get to a point. You can see the 3 that have been promoted into Champion this week are around 1,200 rating. So I'm currently sat just under 1,000. So basically, I just need to start playing more and more games and getting my rating up. In this episode, I'm just going to play until I get into sort of to maintain division. If I do that, if I get a win basically in my first game, that will be it in terms of ranked games. But then what I'll do is I'll just switch to unranked like this, and we'll play some fun duels in unranked, and then there's a lot less pressure, because there's no point me playing if I get that first win. But of course, if I lose the first one, it's then going to become more difficult. So I thought we'd give it a go, and yeah, let's just jump into things today. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. When you're a small channel like I am, it really does help. And yeah, let's wave at our opponent. He's 1,088, which is quite a high rating. Okay, so we've got a single white line. We have black and white chevrons. Is there any way this is the UK is my first worry? No. That looks like that could be the Italian bollard, which would fit. In Italy, you can get the black and white chevrons. You can also get them, I think, in Albania. But yeah, that looks to me like that could be an Italian bollard. This didn't strike me as Italy to start with, where it could be Albania. So I think we're in Albania or Italy. Maybe do Croatia have the black and white chevrons? The solid white center lines. And now I think this is small cam, correct? This is like the new small cam, 2025 copyright. I think this is small cam, but I don't actually know what countries have small cam. I'm pretty sure Italy does. So if this is Italy, it's got to be in almost like a national park or a very forested area. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and around here in Tuscany. I think that looks okay. Other places, like I say, I think it could be Albania, Croatia, somewhere around there. But I mean, we're on non-multipliers. In Europe, non-multipliers. It's never going to be like really bad damage. I mean, could it be the UK? Yes. I hope not. It's okay. It's Northern Italy. I just thought last thing, like, knowing me, if you've not watched my videos before, I'm obviously from the UK. I live in England. I live in Birmingham, but I'm from around London. And I never correctly identify the UK. It's terrible. So that looks like that's probably, I mean, is that the Brazilian or is that like the, is it Chilean or Argentinian? One of Chile or Argentina have a very similar ladder indentation pole to the Brazilian one. Black painted signs on the back. That is Brazil, I'm sure of it. I'm not actually sure of it. I don't know. I'll probably go somewhere in like Brazil. But if it is Argentina or Chile, I'm not like massively surprised. Okay, it's northern Brazil. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, there is one variation. Let me know in the comments if you remember, where it's kind of ladder indented, but it's not Brazil. But that's okay. I should probably get better at region guessing the large countries. So we're in a US or Canada here. Poll's not going to tell me too much. I mean, really, with rounds like this, unless you know like a specific car or copyright that might help you, which I don't know all of them, to be honest, you're probably just looking at the vegetation. Now, the trees obviously look very northern, right? So we're probably either northern US or Canada. My concern then is, are these like, apologies, are these the trees that you would see over on like the East Coast, like New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, maybe Quebec? Or I kind of feel like this could be more British Columbia, potentially. Quite unsure, actually, on this one. Yeah, a bit worried. It's quite autumnal coverage. It's probably, again, worth learning the coverages for me in the future. I'm trying to start to think about, like, how do I move from Master to Champion? And there's things like copyright coverage, seasonal coverage, especially in places like Russia. I'm trying to think where I want to guess here. I'm going to go British Columbia. But I wouldn't be surprised if it is over towards like Maine, New Brunswick way. But I think I'm going to send. I'm just going to go in and around here. I'm a little bit concerned that it's going to be on the other coast. Yep. That's fine. Yeah, that was always possible. Nice guess. This is not... I shouldn't commit that much. It's very more likely, I would say, in terms of rounds, to be over near Quebec, New Brunswick, Nova Scotia. I will say, apparently, this map that they've got, this map rotation... Is that a red front plate? I don't know what that is. Apparently, this map rotation has tons and tons of US and India, and they are two of my weakest countries, so it's going to be probably difficult for me to do well at the moment. Yeah, I mean, well, this is probably US or Canada again. I don't actually know what this sign is. Obviously, let me know in the comments if you do, if that will help me for the future. Lots of big trucks. I mean, it doesn't look as northern to me. I'm looking for like lots and lots of pines, and I don't see as many as like the previous round, for example. Single yellow center line. So traditionally in the US, you're more likely to get double yellow center lines, but you obviously do get single. I wonder if this is further south, but I mean, it's quite possibly just Canada again. This red and white all here looks so Canadian, doesn't it? This like petrol station or whatever this is. What do I have to go off? I mean, letterboxes again are probably very distinctive to regions if you know them. So they do have front plates here. So I'm going to go like here because I really don't know where we are, basically. Wow, this person is unbelievable, and that's enough to get right. Okay, so it's not going to be just the one ranked game then. Wowza. Yeah, US and India apparently. Is this the Geo time? I think it's called Geo time, that map. But okay, tough. So this is always the risk you run, but we're going to keep playing. I don't know how many we'll play today. It might end up being a longer episode if I feel like yeah, it's Geo time. So apparently it's very US and India heavy, and it looks like we're straight into India here. Is that possibly Hindi? I don't really know. It's towards northern India, I would suggest. I'm just going to send it. I really... There's no point me trying to look around. I really, really have no idea how to region guess a lot of India. I know the Gujarat poll. I think if I was to see it, I can try and sometimes line up language. They've gone in exactly the same place as me. That's hilarious. I'll give them a little wave. Yeah, no idea how to correctly guess. A lot of the languages, obviously, towards the top have the solid line at the top. Obviously, if it has the triangle in the text, you're towards Bangladesh or in Bangladesh. More like squiggly writing at the bottom, but yeah, it's tough out here. Northern Hemisphere. I wondered a little bit straight away about France here with like the architecture. I would certainly say this looks European. Do we have a car? Just with an antenna, I don't know what that means. I mean, could it possibly not be Europe? I mean, it's reasonable, but this looks like French architecture to me a little bit. I don't want to go too far north, but if I was really going for it, I might say northern. I'll just go like, just to hedge for the rest of Europe because I'm really not sure. I'll go Troyes. That might be a terrible guess. I don't know France very well. It's exactly where I would have gone. I would have gone right over here if I did. But you know, like when you just, like you saw what had happened in the previous game when I really went for British Columbia and it wasn't, it can hurt. So that's fine. This is like Australia. Maybe? Hemisphere? Sun's more in the south. All white road lines. I've no idea then. Oh, do I just not trust this? I mean, the sun is almost east. These road lines, red soil. Why did I think Australia? Is it possibly somewhere in Africa? Or is this just a random Europe? I'm trying to think where this could be. All white road lines. So if we were in South America, I suppose it could be Chile or Argentina. I didn't really get that vibe. What is this car? It's like red. I want to say this is maybe even, possibly, Western Australia is reasonable. I wonder even about this road here. What is the angle of the road? That doesn't really fit too well though, does it? I mean, it would fit for like one of these kind of... I don't know. I do wonder about... I don't know about the car though for that area. Is it better to just... It just feels like, you know what I mean? If this is Australia, which is probably... It's probably just like Europe somewhere, isn't it? But I just can't place where this would be in Europe. I'm going to have to leave it where I am in Western Australia. Okay, it was Western Australia, but Northwest Australia. That's okay. I've just realised this guy's from the US as well, so we really do not want too many US rounds. I would have never gone up there. It looked very... Stettiner Street? What were those flags? I don't know if they are flags. That looks like that could be like a Luxembourg or Netherlands. I mean, this does look a little bit Dutch, all of it. Stettiner. That looks like that could be German or Dutch. I'd say this is either a German or Dutch-speaking country. We've got the European car. So it's probably not going to be massive damage either way. I think I want to go Netherlands, but I'll go hedging towards Germany just in case. Could I suppose be something like Austria or Czechia if it is Germanic? Probably more likely to be just Germany, but we'll see. Okay, kind of a perfect guess. I said it looks like the Netherlands or Germany, and it was obviously Western Germany. Makes sense. Okay, this is a slightly better game. We could really do with getting a win here, otherwise we're going to start falling. Okay, India again. Let me have a bit more of a look round. So are these banana palms? They're tropical looking. Very tropical looking. I don't think that necessarily means anything in India. I remember there was a round like up here that had loads of palm trees, and I was very confused. But I guess I have to go for it a little bit. I'll go a little bit more coastal and a little bit more southern, but I'm not going to send max south because I just don't know. Again, I'm just really find it very difficult. They've got a very similar guess to me. I find it very difficult to try and region guess India. To be fair, I spoke to someone that is Indian. Okay, it was further south. And they said they even find India difficult to region guess. So that made me feel a bit better. But yeah. Not an easy country. What is this situation? So yellow centre lines. I mean, I suppose it could be one of Norway or Finland. I can't remember which one has yellow centre lines that you can have. But we're thinking most likely US or Canada. They're obviously at a big advantage immediately. I mean, with how winterly it looks, I just feel like I have to send northeast the road. I reckon this could be Canada. Where in Canada, though? No idea. They've guessed. It's one of those, again, I probably don't want to send. I might go Winnipeg, then. I'm going to be really annoyed if it is in... But this is the issue I have if I go out here. I can't send that much. I need to hedge a little bit more. I'm going to go, like, around, like, here. Okay. Is that GG's? Almost. That is painful. Alaska. The coverage did look autumnal, and I think you get autumnal coverage in Alaska, but also on top of that, I just don't know Alaska very well, I'll be honest. I mean, this is a US round. Someone did say, I think this is US anyway. I mean, that would be my guess. Or Canada. Someone did say, again, this GeoTime map that they've introduced is like 80% US and then like loads of India and stuff like that. So it's just... It's going to be non-stop USA rounds, I think, and Canada rounds. I mean, it's quite green, but like there really is a lack of vegetation. I might go South Dakota. Nebraska. What's the road angle? Road angles, yeah, kind of fits. Maybe... I don't know if I want to go Iowa. I'm just going to go in and around South Dakota, I think. There. No, it was Canada. Ah, GG's, what a guess. Tough one. Tough one. I have nothing to say on that other than it looked like that area of the world, but again, it's so difficult to get an accurate guess. This could just be us just falling into oblivion here. We'll carry on playing, though. I think if we lose 2 more, that will probably be... Like, if we lose the next one... Okay, I've lost 2 to this person already. Our rivalry is 2-0 to this person. Great. Norway. That was probably a Norwegian flag, I'd guess. Or was this Sweden? No, I mean, well, the flag doesn't look like the Swedish flag. Are these short or long dashes? Could it even be France with the dashes? I mean, I'll go Norway. I won't go too far from Oslo. I'll go in and around there. Cool. Southern Norway. Sweden will have shorter dashes. Norway will have longer ones. Although those did look a little bit like an in-between the long and the short dashes. So Like I always say, though, there are so many countries you can get dashed lines, so do be careful. Sun would be super useful here. Maybe appears more southern, so northern hemisphere. So I thought with this, we're either looking at Colombia, Mexico, Costa Rica, or Panama with this kind of surrounding, but I don't think you get this car in... it's Colombia or Mexico. I think I want to go Colo. I'm going to go southern Mexico last minute. I think it might be Colombia. We'll see. No, it was Mexico. Good switch. It looked like this area of the world. You see those like spammed wooden fences. If you see spammed wooden fences, you're thinking Mexico, Panama, Costa Rica, Colombia. You can also get them in New Zealand, by the way, so be careful. Fantastic. We've got another US round, or Canada round, I'd imagine. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why did they guess so quickly? Oh, there's a Canadian flag. Okay, I'm glad I saw that. Canadian flag. Oh, I don't know. I'm going to go... I'll go Quebec. Oh, they didn't see the Canadian flag. They just went for a super quick guess. Haha. This is why guessing quickly sometimes doesn't work. Sometimes it does, of course. Right, on to the next one. Got another US or Canada. God, it's unbearable. Who thought to make this map like the official Master 1 no move? Maybe I'll play some NMPZ in a second, because apparently the NMPZ map is different. I mean, Canada or US? Your guess is as good as mine, guys. Your guess is as good as mine. I might go Maine here, because I think this looks a lot like Quebec and New Brunswick as well, so we'll see. Ah, it was the other side. Pain. Misread the trees. Okay. Yeah, and you know what? Next round, no matter what happens, we'll do some NMPZ, because this map is just constant US or India every single time. That's a really poor decision from the developers, I would say. GeoGuessr do a lot right, but whoever decided this is mental. Let me just make sure I can't find... Because when you're in front of this much text, there is a chance that you'll find the name of the place, but I don't think so here. I'll just go for a middle plonk, then I've got no idea. Wow. That didn't look like... No. Okay. I don't know if theirs was a lucky guess. They guessed in a place where the language wouldn't look like that. It was just a little bit further across. What are those chevrons? I thought you could get this pole in France, was my possible thought here. But these chevrons are so weird for France. Do you get those chevrons in France? I kind of feel like I want to stick to my guns here. Because when I see those chevrons, I think of like Eastern Europe. But I don't know. I'm going to go Northern France. I've got no better guess, I don't think. Okay, it was France. I did not think you got those chevrons in France. We'll take it. Very interesting. That was a very weird round to me. But yeah, that was the... Okay, India again, I think. Yeah, probably India. Oh, could that be the Gujarat pole? Oh, it's so blurry, I just can't tell you. No, I don't think that is the Gujarat pole. There's some sort of ladder indentation in that pole, though. I mean, could it be the Gujarat pole? Maybe I'd go out in that area just in case, like towards Gujarat. There's like a specific pole, I think. I thought it was holy, though. I didn't think it was ladder indentations, but I've not got a much better guess anyway. And it wasn't. Okay, I'm glad I didn't go too far that way. Big damage, though, because we're on round 7. Let me know what you think if you're playing the GeoTime map at the moment. But yes, I mean, it's just switching between... Now, this is Brazil, right? That's the Brazilian pole. Very red soil. So we'll just go Sao Paulo, I think. Can I just... Oh, do I want to confirm anything? I mean, that is definitely the Brazilian pole, right? Yeah, looks it. Let me actually just check they've got supports on them. Yeah, I'm happy in Sao Paulo. Okay, a little bit closer to them. Is that enough? It's enough. GG's. Wow, this is pain. We've been playing so well recently. It's just getting slightly out-hedged there, but I mean, it's tough at this level. I mean, I said we needed to go on a massive run, and in this episode, we've lost 3 on the bounce. Should we try NMPZ then? I don't think I'm now going to go and win 4 on the bounce. So let's try it. Worst case scenario, I just get embarrassed. NMPZ, if you don't know, by the way, is no moving, panning, or zooming. So you're literally just the still image that you spawn in on. So you can't check things like car, direction of the sun, stuff like that. So it's a lot more difficult. But you can see it's called Yellow Belly. This is a different map. Oh my god. That pavement, is that the pavement you get in like Mexico? This doesn't look like Mexico. It's more like Colombia or Ecuador. Or Panama or Costa Rica. Do we have copyright? Does that say 2026? I guess we are in 2026. I've not seen 2026 copyright before. That's thrown me. I don't know what that means. You see this pavement at the bottom here? I mean, you can get it in Mexico, but I don't think this is... I mean, this... I'm going to go Colo. I wouldn't be surprised if it's Ecuador, Panama, Costa Rica, like around this. If it's not this area of the world, then I'll be interested. If it's like an Asia. It could be Asia. We'll see. It was Mexico. Ooh. As soon as I came in, I said, that looks like the Mexican pavement. But it just didn't look like Mexico the rest of the round. I guess it must be in, yeah, in like a national park type thing. Big truck. Looks like Africa you'd expect. I can't see what side of the road we're driving on. That's the issue. It feels so weird not being able to look around. Side of the road. Oh, are these driving? I thought they were parked. We're on the right. Driving on the right. Big truck. Okay, so we're either in Nigeria or Senegal. I would guess with these poles that are like the old French poles. Do you reckon we're in Senegal? I think that would be my best guess. I'm going to send Senegal. I wouldn't be surprised if this wasn't Senegal, but I don't really have a much better guess, and I don't know what extra info I'll pick up in that time. Looks like we've got a big truck. We are driving on the right, aren't we? Oh, it was Nigeria. Oh, there's been a couple of... like, I think both of our guesses have been much better, but we've just been a bit unlucky on both. Like, I think our Colombia guess was much better than they went in Asia. I mean, that looks like the UK. That looks so much like the UK. That looks too much like the UK. I think I've got to go UK. Could it be Ireland? Could it be France? Yeah. Could it be anywhere else in the world? Maybe, but I'm just saying that looks like the UK. I'll go somewhere towards the south. I think I went near the Cotswolds there. I mean, it could be France. Could be Poland. Yeah, I like Poland. I don't mind Poland as a guess. Okay, thank goodness. It was actually... is it just in Wales? Not quite in Wales? I mean, that's right on the border of Wales and England. It looked so... you know, and you just know you've walked in those kind of fields before. And I tell you what. Is that back-to-back UKs? That looks like UK or Ireland again. That could be Ireland. But I'm going to say... I'm not going to guess straight away. I'm going to try and trick my opponent. Because I feel like if I guess straight away, they're going to think we're back. Whereas if I take ages, they might not. I'm going to let them guess first. Okay, they've guessed. I'm going to go in exactly the same... This looks more southern to me. I could even see this being down... I'm going to go Cotswolds again. Will I be on YouTube? Yes. Oh. We're 13 kilometers away. I mean, even in the UK, I was not expecting it. It looked very Cotswoldy. There you go. Funny. Oh, no, I've got to play better then. No, please don't. We're in Japan, I think, here. This looks like Japan, low cam. I think these reflectors are quite common in Japan. I would say probably not too far north, too far south. I'm so bad at NMPZ, don't worry. I'm not great either. I like using the chat for some friendly stuff, you know what I mean? That's what it was there for. I'm just going to go there. I'm hoping they don't get Japan, if it is Japan. I mean, I could be wrong. I think these reflectors on the guardrails, I think it looks like low cam, and they're not going to go there. So, to be fair, you can get low cam now in... Can you? In Europe? I think you can. We'll see. No, it's Japan. Good. Thank goodness. Maybe NMPZ's the way forward. GG's. GG's. Maybe, do you know what? With my metas that I know, maybe NMPZ could help. So what? We gained 12 there. Do you know what I'll do then? Congratulations. Win an NMP... I mean, you can tell. That's my first ever time I've, I think, even played an NMPZ ranked duel. I'm going to now play until I lose. Don't look at how long's left of the video, because then you'll know. I'm going to either play until we lose, or until we make it to a safe place. Ooh, tough round. I tell you what, is that not the UK or Ireland again? These ferns, they don't look quite UK, but I think the rest of like if I didn't have this bottom left here with these ferns, I reckon that's UK. It's such a narrow path. I'm gonna go over into Wales though, because I think that could be Ireland as well, or Northern Ireland. So I'm gonna go like here. I think that's still. I'm just in England. I think I was there, but we'll see. Okay, it was Wales. Nice. Is this map just... I'll tell you what, if the yellow belly map is just the UK, we're down. We're ready. If you want to know how to identify the UK, by the way, it's the rich vegetation in like the countryside, but also the very narrow lanes. Oh, I was trying to move there. Did you hear my mouse clicking? Okay, focus. Does it not look like we're driving on the left here? Is that on the left? Is that on the left? Ah, but I don't know where we would be. Is this Indonesia potentially? I'm in trouble here. I'm so sorry for that guess. I think we're in Asia, but I don't know where. It was Indonesia. Okay. Oof. I thought we were driving on the left, but I was like, if we're not driving on the left, it'll be Cambodia, Vietnam, or Philippines. So I didn't want to go all the way down there, you know? It was more like a hedge there. Okay, so this is US or Canada. And my initial thought was probably in like this area. Like Missouri. You see, it's quite flat from what we can see. I mean, I could turn around and see a gigantic mountain, but this is what you have with NMPZ. We've got the yellow center line. Car, I don't know what that would mean anyway. These trees are interesting. They're quite fat and low down. Like, they're not particularly like massive tall pine trees, I don't think, anyway. So it tells me that it's not too far north. I'm kind of happy with a Missouri guess. Might even go slightly further east. Mark Twain National Forest. I don't want to guess there, but we'll go like there and just hope that that's okay. Okay. I think the logic still applied. It was clearly not too northern. Maybe it's less flat than I thought, although it's still probably relatively flat over in the Carolinas. I wonder if they're overtaking or if they are just in the center there. Malaysia was my first thought. The reason I say Malaysia is there's a white center line. If they're driving on the left, that is. Now, they might not be driving on the left. Do you see what I mean? Like, they could be... I mean... Could also be Bangladesh is my worry. I'll go Malaysia. I worry about Bangladesh is my other concern. Okay, it was Sulawesi. It was Indonesia. Indonesia, Malaysia, both driving on the left, have a lot of bikes. I thought last minute crap is it potentially Bangladesh, but that's fine. Not too much damage. Oh, so we've got ocean northwest, north, west, ocean west. This looks... I mean, that building looked Middle Eastern, but this doesn't here on the right. And we've got a palm tree. Where could this be? Damn, that's a difficult round. Try and guess in your head before I guess. Palms. We've got lots of palms. Is this an island then instead? Not an Ireland. Is this an island instead? This looked super like Turkey, Lebanon, kind of Jordan-esque, this building here. But this one looks like here. West Ocean, though. And could it be Puerto Rico? I hate that guess, actually. I don't like that guess. This does not look like Puerto Rico, does it? Could it be Mallorca? Could it be Palma? Sun's to the south, I think, right? So northern hemisphere. I'm even wondering now about, like, I don't know. I regret that. I don't know where this is. I've got lots of things going through my brain. It looked Middle Eastern at first, and then it... Okay, he guessed Puerto Rico. The wrong side, though. If it was... Oh, no, they went British Virgin Islands. Mexico. Okay. So it wasn't an island. It was actually just the... Okay, that could have been worse, to be fair. Okay, so let me try and work out the sun here. Is the sun's to the south? What are these spammed wooden fence posts? So white center lines. Spammed wooden fence posts seem very out of place. It's very flat. Not that flat, though. You can see a slight hill to our left. I don't know what continent this is in. I mean, with the all-white road lines, I'm going to have to go... I'm going to have to go Europe, Spain, maybe? I don't know where would have wooden fence posts like this. I mean, no, I wasn't getting that. I guess it did look a little bit like Mongolia with the grassiness. I wasn't getting that. Is that the police follow car you get in Nigeria? Is that the Nigerian police follow car? I mean, it's a huge risk to take because it is as small on your screen as it is on mine. One second, I'm going to lean forward. I think that could be the police follow car you get in Nigeria. My other guess, of course, would be Brazil with soil this red. I'm going to have to just go for it because I'm just worried that it is. And I'll guess here. Okay. Okay, it was. They also saw it. That's funny. It was so small. I was just like, I think that's the Nigerian police follow car. At least I identified it. It means we're not knocked out. Ooh. This is a fun round. This is a really weird like field we're in. I mean, this could be the UK. The trees don't quite fit, but I mean this path really does. This grassy path here looks almost UK. But yeah, I'm not sure about these trees. But where else would you get a field like this? Could this be Russia potentially? Where else could this be? I'm out of guesses, really. I suppose Germany, Denmark's possible. I'm going to go UK. Finland, possible. Trees didn't look overly finished to me, let's be fair. Russia, could see. I mean, maybe it is Finland. I don't. The trees don't look that northern to me. So maybe it's not even that far north. I don't know. If they win it on Finland, fair play. And it is not Russia. That might be enough, though. Oh my god, I'm hanging on by a thread. I did say Russia. Fair, it was just a random field in Russia. I really need to improve on my Russia, of course. Oh, I can't see that language. I would say, I mean, this could be Russia. This could be Hungary, was my other thought. Looked a little Ukraine, Hungary, Romania, Bulgaria. I reckon Eastern. I don't think that's Cyrillic, but it's so small and I might even go Hungary here. I'm gonna go Hungary. I don't know. Okay, we're in Serbia. We did a little bit, a lot of damage because we're on round 10 now. Wow, okay. I'm glad I went for the Hungary guess. That's fine. If I'd have gone Russia, then it would have been game over. Yeah, I don't know, mate. I'm thinking Russia again here. Maybe this map is heavy on the Russia. It would be good to know ahead of time, wouldn't it? These like canals of water are weird. What are these? That is a canal, isn't it? Where would you get a canal? That doesn't feel like it should be particularly Russian. Solid white outer lines. Is this maybe in Asia somewhere? I just think canals of water isn't something that's... I don't know. I've got really no great guess. I'm going to go near Omsk. Soil was quite dark. That's all I've got, really. Oh, wow. Okay. GG. Italy. It was near Venice. I didn't get that vibe at all. Really struggled with that. Maybe the solid white outer lines I should have considered it, but okay. GG. So really, all you've seen me do then on this wonderful Sunday evening is tank my rating from 982 to 936. But this is it. Someone did say like it's very difficult to get into champion, and for good reason, right? These are the best players, GeoGuessr players in the world. So as much as we're only like 200 or 300 off in rating, it's not easy to just gain that. So we're just gonna have to do it over time. But like before this terrible run that we went on in this video, we were playing really well. Look, we've won more games than we lost. It's just these runs do sadly happen. I think for me, like what I want to start doing more of is just like like looking at like Russian rounds, like a learnable Russia, and just going through and playing Russia. I want to play a bit more of India. I want to play a bit more of the US, because I am now at a stage where a lot of the time, unless it's like a really difficult rural round like that, we can identify the country, but identifying the country doesn't win you duels at this stage. Like you can see most of the time we're both getting the country right. It's about regional guesses, which just comes with time, obviously, and then also doing learning as well. So I will leave it there then. Thank you so much for the support on the videos recently. And if you've watched to this point and you've not liked the video, please drop a comment down below. It helps in the YouTube algorithm if you drop some sort of comment, whether that's opinion, whether it was what you thought of the video, anything else. And also make sure to subscribe as well. I'll be back very soon for some more content. Until then, thank you very much. Bye-bye.